did that! Ha!
How you doing, Moose?
I'm dirty.
It's the glamorous life we lead here.
Oh, I know. I get all the fun jobs.
This is fun. So you're cleaning Clark?
I'm cleaning Clark.
So what happened to Clark that it got so nasty?
Well, it's very important when you use the Clark that you thoroughly sweep the floor before you start adding water.
They didn't?
No.
Yeah. Oh, that's tasty.
Very.
Here, we'll get that right around the sun. No, you gotta turn it that way. Look at that.
Yeah.
All this could be yours. Tasty.
Smells awesome too.
Yeah, I'm digging the fabulous aroma coming off of this. Hey, Batman.
Hi.
Lunch is ready.
Huh?
Lunch is ready.
Yummy.
It has lots of colors in it.
All you gotta do is add some Taco Bell sauce to this. It's
And you got Taco Bell.
So what are you up to today, sir?
I'm running the hose right now. I was wondering if you wanted to hang speakers. I got all the hardware ready for
Yeah,
them.
we could do that.
And then I was going to get some paint up to the boardroom for you so you could paint.
Okay.
And then I was hoping to do waste management run.
Oh,
Empty
cool.
out Dante. So.
All right, so we're gonna do a trash run.
Yep.
We're gonna do
Speakers.
this. We're gonna hang speakers. We got masking to do upstairs. We're shooting test footage on the hot stuff. We're doing video production on that. Just all kinds of stuff.
Fun stuff
It's
today.
a big day.
Fun stuff.
And I'm gonna do a lab tour because I've got a lot of people right now. They want to see like an update.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a basic lab tour with the captain's blog that'll do some behind-the-scenes stuff.
Okay.
We're gonna do the big official tour with the video team
That'll be
because
fun.
we're gonna put one on the main channel. So cool. And Steve's here.
No,
That's Dylan.
That's Dylan? Okay,
Yeah.
Dylan's here. Oh, hey, have you seen the updated Google Maps stuff?
I have not.
You got to Google Maps the lab, and when you look down, like full zoom in, you can see the generator and the transformer sitting there, right there.
That's cool.
And you can see somebody's car. I think it's Corey's car, and you can't see any other cars in the lot.
Dante's probably under the tree.
Yeah, you can't see Dante because of the tree in that. If you look at the roof, you can see it's all, it's obviously since we moved in, but if you look at it, if you go to Street View, it's an older shot, and you can see the original 5-1 sign, which is before the GDT sign. So yeah, it's cool to be able to see the old logos and stuff.
I actually think that day we were...
And you can look us up on Google Maps. We're at 902 Leonard Northwest, Grand Rapids, Michigan, 49504. And that's right here.
Right here.
Right here.
All right. What are you doing? Jabroni!
Giving Batman his keys
You're
back.
flying under false colors there.
Yeah.
I don't know you're allowed to wear that shirt.
I told him it was a nice shirt because I liked it. And he's I gotta get a hose hooked up.
Water.
All right, we're gonna get to work, and oh yeah, official intro. Hi there, I'm Chris Boden, and you're not, and welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It's Wednesday, October 5th, 12:41.
The day the first Linux kernel was released.
It is. It's the anniversary of the first Linux kernel. So howdy, Linus. And it's beautiful out. It's like 75 degrees, and it's October in Michigan. This global warming thing, not so bad come October.
I'm really
Sucks in August, but it's not so bad come October.
really happy about that, because if it was like 40 degrees, I'd be very unhappy right now.
Yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna let you keep rocking out on this, and I'm gonna get some speakers hung. All right, guys. So we got mail today from Jeremiah Duke and from Jeremiah Duke. He sent us two different things, all the way from Burnsville, Minnesota. Herberninchi time.
There's a packing list.
There is a packing list. Should we open the packing list?
I think it's kind of like.
Oh, badass! Oh, wow, that is so cool. They are safety. It's a lot.
We need a bigger drawer.
We're gonna need a bigger drawer.
And they're all your favorites.
Yeah, they're all the good ones. They're the really good ones. Oh man, thank you, sir. That is awesome. This one's heavy. This can't be safety gloves.
Probably masks or gloves.
It could be gloves. No.
Maybe miscellaneous.
It's a kitten. How do we, there's a secret trick, easy way to open these.
It's like a.
It's like a little pull
Sling
thing.
box,
Usually,
yeah.
not on these.
Yeah.
There's no.
You gotta cut the tape.
I'm cutting the tape.
Tape's everywhere. So I want to make sure. If you're packing a bomb, you know, you gotta pack it tight and make sure no one gets it.
What? That is indeed just packing.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a sound tracker.
That is a beast.
That is a giant walkie-talkie. You know what the best thing is if you get a walkie-talkie? If you get another one, so you can talk to somebody. Though they're slightly different. That is cool. Giant walkie-talkies for the collection. More packing.
Yeah, they did work till you were an ass. Just dropped them.
Remote for touchscreen I sent with last packages. Oh!
Okay. I know what that is.
Yeah. And stuff. So cool. That is fabulous. We have two more. We gotta put a shelf up in here and put like the big display of all the old.
We got one of those glass cabinets once we hang.
Yeah, well, one of those.
Yep.
All right, that'll be cool. So thank you, Mr. Duke, for the goodies. These are going to be put to very, very heavy-duty use very soon.
I almost have enough now where I can just leave a bunch in machine shop, leave a bunch in wood shop, and not have to worry about it. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I like, for now, let's keep having people check them out so that we get them back. Because otherwise, I always carry mine right here, and I'll forget I have them.
Right.
So, all right. Thank you, sir. Anybody else out there who wants to send in donations, send them to The Geek Group at 902 Leonard Northwest. And if you include a letter, which Jeremiah did not include a letter, I will even read it in a captain's blog. It might be in the pack. I don't think so. I don't think so.
You never know with some people.
I've had people ask about, you know, what are things that we specifically need in donations. Safety glasses are something that we always need. Hearing protection is a good thing. Lasers. We need lasers. Especially the old school ones. Look. Hello, Chris and everyone at the Geek Group. This package contains safety glasses. I am sure these will come in handy. Let me know when you get these. I got them. They're here now. Whole box full of them. Is there anything in that one?
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah, man, I'm the guru. I am right on top of this. Oh, this is another one. Hello, Chris and everyone at the Geek Group. This package contains 2 CB radios. They both worked last time I used them. That was like 10 years ago. Not sure if you can use them or not. They're friggin' huge. I'm not going to read that on the air.
That's cool.
But thank you.
You know what this will be fun for is for when we got to do trips and we got like Dante and you know.
Yeah,
so
we can all CB together. Wherever will we find an antenna that fits these?
Maybe the deep hallway of the AV gallery.
Right. Antennas are a thing. So yeah, signs. Interesting old signs. We're starting to decorate and make things pretty around here, so that's a thing. All right, you guys have fun. I'll have more later. So we've been getting a ton of viewer mail. Apparently people really like the last viewer mail thing that I did. I'm going to take a minute and go through your guys' comments and stuff and see what people say. Let's start out with the Captain's Blog channel. VA3JRK, who doesn't know how to spell building, writes in with, what was the building used for? If you could please explain what the building was used for previous to you guys getting it, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Well, thank you for writing in. And the building before us was the GDT, which was a church group. Before them, it was an organization called 5-1, which was like a skate park thing. They're the guys that actually filled in the swimming pool. And it was a LAN gaming place like called ULX. If you look on YouTube under ULX, there's some videos of the guys tearing down walls and stuff like that. Before that, it was a YMCA. And it was built in the 50s, and it was a YMCA for a very long time. And we've had it for right around 270 days now. So now it is the Geek Group's galactic headquarters. Techno Wizard writes in. And he uses a 1 for the wizard. It's W1ZARD. Oh, Captain, my Captain, because I've never been called that before. Hey, Chris, big fan of your video blogs and a Geek Group in general. I'm interested in your opinion on my own lab that I am getting established. You might like it, and I would really like to hear your input. Here is the walkthrough video. I watched your video. It's pretty cool. It's certainly more interesting than my first video, which was pretty bad. I got better. And it's cool. I think it's really awesome that there's guys like you out there that are doing science stuff and making videos on YouTube, and I think it's got promise. I've seen a couple of your other videos. I'm stalking you. And it's good. The big secret to making good videos is simply making a lot of videos. It's how the Captain's Blog got started. Really, and it was my big training in video production. If you start doing a video every single day, It forces you to edit. It forces you to get good at it. It forces you to really learn and sharpen your skills. And don't just get to where you can edit a video and render and post, render, post, render, post. Don't do that. Download the manual. Really, I learned Sony Vegas by reading the help files. I downloaded the manual. Manual's free. You can get the Sony Vegas website. Downloaded that, studied it, and you study a chapter every week, and you just, oh, hey, I didn't know you could do, oh, wow. And I've got a whole team of people upstairs that are serious professional video people. And with the exception of like titling and stuff like that, because, you know, Premiere just totally owns. It's great. But it takes so much longer to use. The simple layup of clips and stuff like that, just getting things established, takes forever in Premiere compared to the way I do it in Vegas, where it's just doot doot, drag drop, doot doot, drag drop. It's great, and I can just grind right through it. I spend, for a typical half-hour episode, I can edit it in, if I don't have to do titles and stuff like that, if there aren't lower thirds or whatnot, I can edit a half-hour episode in about an hour, and I can render it in another half hour, and so, you know, 2.5 hours from dump to post. So, yeah. Alright, what else do we have here? Mecha Drake, be the mechanical duck. Comments on the video, tidying and prep. Cool building you have there, and cool people. All your video endings are way too loud. Kinda scares me watching at night. Well, I'm sorry, I'll try to make more exciting videos so that you don't fall asleep halfway through. Don't count on that, it's the captain's blog. The Mac and PC guy writes in, hello, at my work we have about 7 Haas 512 megabyte official memory sticks. If you want them still, I could did them out. They still have here little plastic bag on them. If you want them, let me know and I'll send them. Yes, we want them. Please send them. They're wicked handy. And they're cool ones because they're official Haas ones. So we'll use them in the videos, and when you watch the official Haas videos, you'll see your memory sticks and be like, dude, I did that! Ha! Everybody commented on the What's in the Box thing. I get it. I need to watch the movie 7. I need to crawl out from under my rock and actually watch some movies from time to time. Okay. Now, I promised Sebastian that I would read this on the air if he wrote in a letter. So this is from Sebastian, who writes in specifically so that I will say hi to him and all his buddies. Because apparently we are huge in Argentina. I didn't know this, so hey, hi to all the Argentina guys. Dear Chris, I write you from Argentina, mainly to tell you that I really appreciate what you guys do over there, and to share my experience as a non-geek group member. I am an electronics engineering student, and I work as an electronics technician for an optics research center where I have the opportunity to play with lasers and other cool stuff. Send us lasers, we need lasers. I am also involved in a lot of science activities that the institution organizes where we have the opportunity to bring science to the general public, especially young people and kids for whom that might be the spark that starts their interest in science and technology. What mainly made me jump from my seat of excitement when I saw your videos and the cool things that you were making to spread knowledge without having to bore people to death in the process. No, I bore people to death in the Captain's Blog videos. I've seen with great sadness the injustice of the idiots at the helm of the bureaucracy and the struggle you went through in Kazoo to keep the Geek Group running. Amazed about the fact that some things are not that different over there than here. But inspired on the fact that far from giving up, those bumps on the road only strengthened your commitment to the cause and served as a catalyst to get more people involved and eager to help. I've celebrated with great joy when I saw that you finally found the amazing place that became the Leonard Street headquarters. I've seen all the effort that went into the place and the hard work that allowed to turn an abandoned and pretty rustic? That's rather kind. An abandoned and pretty rustic looking building into the ever-improving geek group home that it is today. Doing science and sharing it is not an easy task here either. But knowing all that you've been through and seeing how you keep pushing for it and growing in numbers really helps to keep on fighting to get more people involved in science and to make knowledge available for everyone. And all this awesome inspiration and motivational story never would have reached this foreign land if it wasn't for your videos. So for that, I thank you. You're quite welcome, sir. Thank you for watching. It's nice to know that, you know, there's actually people in Argentina that watch my videos. That's pretty cool. I'm considering the possibility of making a trip next year to visit a friend in Bloomington, Indiana. I wonder who that is. So if that's at all possible for me, I will pay you guys a visit. You better. Bloomington, Indiana is a very short hike from here, and if you're coming all the way from Argentina, it's a really stupid short hike from here. You better come up and say hi. For now, I will try to help in every way I can, starting with writing a letter to Andrew from Germantown, Illinois, and of course sending you a cable for your world's cable collection. Without further ado, I send all of you guys a big hug of gratefulness, and of course, the geek shall inherit the earth. Sebastian. Thank you, sir! And hello to everybody in Argentina. It's really cool to hear from you guys. In other viewer mail, I've had like 50 people comment in on, oh my God, there's bullets in your office! Yes, there's bullets in my office. There's guns in my office too. But take a look back here. This is what everybody's commenting on. And they all asked like things like, is it real? What is it? Rah, 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 rah. Okay, well here, I'll show you. Yes, it is real. It's an actual bandolier. I got this I actually bought it on a whim at a gun show, just for kicks. And it's got a couple slugs in it. And it's got a whole lot of shot shells. And the reason I got this is because a couple of my buddies, okay, I'm very much a rifle guy. I do a little bit of handgun stuff, mostly like, you know, teaching people safe handgun handling and stuff like that. Most of what I do is rifle work because I do it to relax. Long distance precision target shooting. I like punching little holes in pieces of paper a very far way away. And one of my buddies who does this, one of the guys at the lab, shoots skeet and trap, which is like skeet but not. Something about like versus and I don't know. So he's like, you gotta try this out. It's the greatest thing ever. You gotta try doing aerial targets. So okay, I'll give it a shot. So when you shoot skeet, you go through a lot of bullets. And I don't have one of those cool bullet bag things. I have my range bag. And when I'm used to a type of shooting where I'll take maybe 50 rounds, and that's an afternoon. You know, I go out with my big 308 and set up a target and march all the way back, and I might shoot 50 rounds all day long. 2 magazines. Okay, there's 20 rounds in a magazine. And, oh, shut up, I know it's 40. Yeah. But that's my thing. You know, you shoot, you march out, how to do, you march back, you shoot, and it takes a while. It's a very mellow, very zen, very chill thing. There's lots of math involved, and I like it. Almost all my hobbies are solitary pursuits. Motorcycle riding, rock climbing, shooting, stuff like that. They're all things I do on my own. With skeet, it's a much more social activity, and you use a lot of bullets. You go through a lot of shells, so it's about as expensive as long-range shooting because my 308 bullets are a lot more expensive than a regular 12-gauge shotgun shell. So it's a thing. So I got a bandolier. I got it for like $5 at a gun show. It was just like, oh, hey, that's kind of cool. And yeah, it was totally an impulse buy. So that's why there is a bandolier hanging on the door of my office, because the gun range is right up the road and we go there and go shooting, and I'm just getting ready for it. So yeah. So that's it for viewer mail for today. You guys have fun. Write in with your questions and comments and concerns and, you know, stupid stuff. All right, boys and girls, there's before. That's our screen up there. Here's Batman hauling the big speaker over to the man lift. Okay, so there's before. And there's after. Yeah. Anybody out there who wants to make a really awesome donation? We need a set of speakers that don't suck. Those are Nady's. Nady's! That's bad. If you want to help out, that's our big screen and our speakers. We need speakers that don't suck. They don't have to be like, you know, super awesome, badass, like Mackies or something like that. We just need decent pair of speakers, or movie nights and stuff like that. But for now, I'm gonna hook them up. I'll be back. Dog approves. Totally. All right, guys, so it's 16 hours, and I've spent most of the afternoon up in the ceiling. We have this old black thing. See how it's wavy, where it goes across? And it's what they used to hang all the lights from when the crazy church people were here. Well, look at that close. Now, here's your question of the day. What was that black thing originally? Whoever wins, first person to comment with the winning comment, gets an awesome Kingston Memory t-shirt mailed out to him. Which is cool. Yeah. So we spent the day doing that and masking. You can see there's masking happening up there right now. And apparently somebody must have heard me pissing and moaning about it when I was making the video earlier, because I got invited to go skeet shooting. So I'm gonna go skeet shooting. I'm totally gonna ditch off work for a bit, and because it's after 5. It's legal. Yeah. Okay. So
we had a hard day yesterday.
Yeah. Yesterday was nuclear day. So today we're gonna go and shoot some skeet. Now I've never seen a skeet. but I hear they're quite ferocious and they jump very high. So I'm gonna go shoot some skeet, and if I can get some video there, I will. I don't know the rules at the range there, so we'll have to see. But this could be interesting. Otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow with another captain's blog, and we'll tour another room. Today we looked at my office.
Oh.
So I'm gonna do one room a day in detail and show everybody like the progress that's happening. But the big progress today was cleaning stuff up and hanging the speakers. So the speakers are up, and there's, you can see the line where we cut it, and it used to go over to there. Now it goes over to there. And we have to go all the way across and get all that disconnected and cut out, and it's just gonna suck. So yeah, you guys have fun. I'm Chris Boden. You're not. And that's today's Captain's Blog. Unless we're back in just a couple seconds where we'll be at the shooting range.
Right.
So that could be cool. So we'll see. I don't know. Have fun. All right. So we're here at the gun club, and we're hanging out. This is Jeff's buddy Don, and Don has a little gun. Now I want to put this in perspective. I came out. I'm shooting my little 380, my backup gun. I'm shooting my Glock. Now, here's the bullet my 380 shoots. Okay. Here's a bullet that Don's gun shoots. That thing ought to have wheels under it, man. I just that's so supremely overkill. That's just wow. Now, does that detach from that?
No, this is the
all?
barrel. This is a shroud.
Okay.
It goes over the barrel. It provides a solid mount for the scope. It's built basically integrated right onto the gun.
So this piece of metal and that piece of metal
That's
in there.
all one continual barrel.
Does that thread in, or is that a press?
Well, it threads into here.
Wow.
And then it's threaded up here. This is a lock nut.
Okay.
It holds the shroud tight to the frame.
That's wow.
And then this is, you can put a bipod, a sling on here. For offhand, for still hunting, I like my vertical grip. It gives me it gives me a good secure hold on the baby.
That's neat. Now, because people are going to ask, what's that chambered for?
It's 45. It's the same thing as a 45 ACP. The bore.
They're just longer.
Just a lot more powder.
Okay.
They run up the. Well, these are 240s. I've clocked these over 2,500 feet per second.
Okay.
Out of a 12-inch barrel. This is the performance center version of this gun. Normally, the long barrel's a 10.5-inch barrel.
Okay.
And they come with a compensator on them. This one, when they originally started to develop this chambering, they were pushing for 2,500 feet per second.
Okay.
They couldn't get it in a 10-inch barrel. So the Performance Center said, well, let's take the compensator off of it and throw a 12-inch barrel on it. And with a 200-grain bullet, we can hit 2,500 feet per second. God. Well, I reload my own, and they're a little bit hot, and I can get 2,500 with a 240.
Okay.
These are 240-grain Hornady XTP hollow points.
Okay.
I don't have any today, but I also load some cast lead, really hard lead compound. They're 22 Brunel lead at 340 grains.
Now, what does that cost to shoot? Because you load your own, so.
Well, it's about 60 cents a round.
Wow. Okay.
If you buy them in the store, they're about 2 1/4 a round.
Okay.
So I can't afford to buy them.
Oh, just a
factory.
treasure.
And the factory ones aren't as accurate as the reloads.
That's a beautiful piece, sir.
Now this will take the Casella round too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
and the long clip?
you wouldn't want to shoot them. Problem is a Casul, a normal Casul case is 7/16 of an inch shorter than a 460 case.
Okay.
So a normal Casul bullet is back here. The bullet's not into the cylinder bore, it's in the case bore. A revolver has 2 diameters bored in the cylinder. You have the case diameter, and then the front part is the cylinder bore, which matches the barrel.
Yep.
Okay? Well, a Casul round, a normal Casul round, the bullet's back here in the case bore.
Okay.
So when you shoot them, the bullet's moving around there until it gets to the cylinder bore,
Yep.
and you wind up leading that little lip up really bad.
Oh, no kidding.
What I'd done, and I wouldn't even think about shooting 45 long bolts in here.
All right.
But what I wind up doing is I buy these 300-grain Rainier bullets. Have no cantilure in it, just a straight long bullet.
Okay.
A truncated flat nose, and I load them so the bullet's only seated in what you would normally seat a 200 grain Hornady bullet in a 460 case. I just light seat them in a Casull case, so the overall is 2 inches long.
Okay.
That puts the front of the bullet into the cylinder bore.
All right.
Then I can have a light bullet. Those I think I'm putting 27 grains of powder in. These have 48 grains of powder.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a lot lighter shooting,
Absolutely.
but it's only good for like maybe 50, 75 yards.
Yep.
Where these are good for about 200.
Okay, so
They
yeah, because
claim
I
you
know
can
in
actually-
Smith & Wesson they picture it and they said also 454 and 45 long Colt, but you wouldn't
Well,
recommend it.
I know, and it's deceptive because you can a 38 357. There's like a little less than an eighth of an inch difference in the overall length of the case.
Yeah.
So I mean, those bullets are actually seated correctly in the cylinder, so you don't have that leading problem. But there's such a huge difference between even the Casulls and these that it's not practical to shoot them, and the accuracy is awful.
Okay.
I mean, they're just all over the place because, I mean, you're shaving the bullet off every time. I mean, when it goes from, when it leaves the case, it's not centered well.
She's rolling
and
out of
it.
there.
It kind of scrapes off the bullet, and one's going this way, one's going that way.
Yeah.
They're all over the place. But, yeah, unless you reload and you find a bullet that you can seat long. But now my Casull rounds, I've got some here, I think.
So even with what the judge is doing right now, because I know they're doing the Casull with the
Well, in the judges,
45 long
the
Colt
judge
as
is
well.
not intended for any kind of accuracy at distance.
Yeah.
It's a defensive gun entirely.
Yeah.
Let me see if I've got those Casulls here.
See, and these are the things you get to learn hanging out at the range. You meet cool people, everybody's nice, everybody's helpful, you get to learn all kinds of stuff. This is why you should join your local gun range. Pull! 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 Shit. That's my 25.